Alright. Yeah, sorry I'm late, but it's what happens with the earlier streams. I get late. Alright, today we'll be doing Mewtwo. This was Shadow's idea. I just wanted something to do, and I don't want to do another rock type. Rock types in Platinum are going to be horrible all because of Grass Knot. Unless they're light, like Aerodactyl. But, anyway, I think this is going to be a very good run. We get access to, like, almost every good TM in the game. We start with Confusion. There will be a mandatory Dark type after the Rourke battle, so either I'll need to get Swift by level up, or just teach Return. I'll probably just teach Return if I don't end up getting Swift. But yeah, I will do Rampardos at some point, but just... I want to break from rock types. Yeah, let's get started. I'll say hello, Sundown, Kiwi, and BF. Alright, let's get started. You think it's going to be under 155, closer to 130? I highly doubt that. My fastest run is Palkia with a 151, and that thing started with Dragon Breath. Like, I don't feel like it's going to get that. I was playing on 4 times speed, maybe, because for my Palkia run, if it was converted to 4 times speed, my time would be roughly a 128. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna get another run of it done offline, Rhyperior, but I have to do a 3rd attempt with it because I was missing a lot of damage ranges, I believe. Oh no, my runs are on 3 times speed. I just feel like the reason I play 3 times speed is because I started doing it with Gen 3, because 4 times speed on Gen 3 just feels way too fast for me. Like, you're just gonna be bumping into walls constantly. It's too fast to even run half the time. But I didn't like how, like, at the time, I was still doing Gen 1 and Gen 2 on 4 times. But I was doing Gen 3 on 3 times, so I decided to make everything 3 times. Also, I was gonna teach Return to Mewtwo just in case I didn't get Swift, but we start with 0 friendship. I think Return's at, like, 1 base power right now. So, I may have to teach a different move. Well, then again, I just have to hope I get level 15, but the problem is, level 15 in the slow level up group, that's close to impossible. Without over-leveling. Also, I was supposed to buy the pokeballs here before I ran back, but I forgot. He does 4 times. I think Gym Leader Matt and I are the only ones that do 3 times speed. It just feels like, for some games, 4 times is just way too fast. Oh my gosh. Also, the reason I go on this route has higher chances of Starly and Bidoof. Dude, what is this? That thing has a 1 in 3 chance, by the way. Because Starly has the max catch rate, so it's a 1 in 3 chance with a Pokeball. That was very unlucky. Well, I guess that makes up for it. Well, I've got 5 Pokeballs left for the Geodude and the Psyduck. Wait, no, this guy gives me 5, so I'll have plenty. So yeah, let's just see what level I get when I get to Rourke. Honestly, It's not the biggest deal if I don't have a Swift for the Galactic Run Stunky after I beat Rourke, because it'll be a double battle. I could just have Lucas's Piplup defeat it. So I don't think it'll be that bad. Well, there also is another Grunt after, but I'm sure I'll be level 15 by then. Oh, also, I have a modest nature, so plus special attack minus speed. Mewtwo cheesing. I don't know, it hasn't really one-shot much of anything yet. But yeah, since all my runs are in 3 times speed, my leaderboard does come with a little converter. What I do is I take my time and I multiply it by 80%. Technically, the raw conversion is 66, but you gotta take into account, like, I'll bump into walls more, I may not use the bike as much, and other things, so I just multiply it by 0.8. So, yeah, like my Lucario 209 would be a 143. Also, I don't know if those guys were good training, but I just decided I'm in the slow group, and I need levels early game, so just beat them. Also, I'm really hoping this is a good first playthrough, so I don't have to do a second run later. I was likely to pop in to say otherwise. I'm sure it'll happen. I'm just saying, I wouldn't do this in Emerald, because the very first trainer in the game has a Poochyena. I mean, even Sapphire version isn't safe. It may not be the first trainer, but the first Aqua Grunt has a Poochyena. So Mewtwo would have to get Struggle. Barrier. I didn't think Barrier was going to serve much of a purpose, but Axew ran a bunch of damage calculations for me. I'm going to ignore that. Ran a bunch of damage calculations. Barrier can actually help with Mars and Jupiter. I'm going to fight these 2 trainers. Just because these trainers here are higher leveled. The experience is a bit better. Plus, I want to make sure I'm an okay level for Rourke, because his Cranidos does have Pursuit, but its defensive stats aren't good, but its attack stats incredible, so who knows, I might have to set up a barrier or 2 on the Geodude. Oh, there's the Geodude. I'm pretty sure this will one-shot. Yeah. Hey, Bugcrim. I mean, it is an earlier stream. It'll probably be a bit. You found a shiny Geodude here? Nice. Also, I don't know if this Quick Claw will be useful, but I got it just in case. Oh, that lived. Oh, really, Sundown? I have too. Why is everyone getting shinies there? I don't get it. Okay, I don't think Rook is going to be that bad. I'll just set up a barrier or two on the Geodude. I think 2 barriers should be enough. Okay, 1 would have been enough. Honestly, I don't think barrier was necessary. I for some reason thought that was going to be a 3-shot. I'm just saying, shinies are quite common in Johto. I mean, haven't you seen Steve and I's streams? We get shinies all the time. Okay, I don't think that heal was necessary. I don't need return. I need more repels. There we go. Well, I have to find a Psyduck. The hatch shiny rate. Yeah, I've heard of that glitch. I've heard of that glitch. Also, I ended up learning that in Gen 2, 2 shinies cannot breed with each other. Like, I think it's a Gen 2 thing. Man, where's the Psyduck? Okay, I'm getting kind of unlucky with the Psyduck spawns. Hey, Area 91. Alright, I've got 9 balls and a Premier Ball. Oh yeah, I still haven't gotten a Geodude. Well, that ain't good. Alright, so I don't have a normal move that can hit the Stunky, but I'm just gonna rely on the Piplup killing it. Because right now, Return would have like 15 or 20 base power at this point. I mean, it may have been faster to teach Return, but didn't matter. Although I am poisoned. You just now got the notification. Well, I mean, that's a bit late for that. One piece of advice. A moment. What the? If you follow my Twitch, I noticed Twitch, is a lot better giving, live notifications. So, honestly, most of the time when I've seen Steve go live, I almost always get the Twitch notification first. I mean, it probably can. Do you notice my friendship is 450? Look away. You. Alright, I do need to hopefully get level 15 because one of these runs coming up does have a Stunky. and I can't have the Piplup do it for me. Okay, I mean, I already sold Return. Let me fight a couple of trainers. Really? Can Mewtwo learn this? The move deleter is all the way in Canalave. That wouldn't be a good idea. Well, I guess I skipped too many trainers. Hopefully I don't regret that. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, I don't think teaching this move here will be that bad, because the next moves I'll be getting is, let's see, I'll be having Confusion for a while, and then I'll eventually, let's see, by the time I get to Canalave, I'll be expected to have Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, and Psychic. I can just delay teaching Shadow Ball. So yeah, this won't be bad. I mean, who knows? Like, Rock Smash could help with something. I need a Pecha Berry. I hate how check tag is up the top. So now if I want to equip the berry, I have to press down twice. It's annoying. Actually, the reason I equipped the Pecha Berry, I wanted to put up a barrier. Yeah, that's what I get for not putting up the barrier. I was supposed to put up barrier against the Zubat, that's why I equipped the berry. Oh. Actually, I wonder if teaching Rock Smash was the better strat than Return anyway, because I was only going to have Return until Swift anyway, and it's 62 Friendship. If you divide that by 2.5, it'd be a roughly 25 base power, I'd say. I think Rock Smash may have been slightly better because it's 40... I believe it's 40 power in Gen 4. I know it was one of the newer gens they raised the power. I'm gonna take a look in the menu. Yeah. Yeah, Rock Smash for Stunky was actually more powerful than Return, so... I mean, I do have to deal with it on my moveset, but I don't think it'll be that bad. Alright, so I still need to remember I still do not have Geodude. Let's see, I will be going through Mount Coronet in a bit. I'll just need to remember to look for a Geodude there. Alright, how well is Gardenia gonna go? I mean, her Roserade is weak to Confusion, which is good. I mean, there's really not a point in teaching, what's it called? Or using Barrier, because Grass Knot is special. Honestly, I think the strat is just spam Bear. Well, Barrier's not going to help much. I think just spam Confusion, hope for the best. Hey, Real Blazing, how are you doing? Alright, don't need to heal at the center. Get this. Get this potion. I mean, I'm probably gonna outspeed her whole team, but, like, I wonder if I should equip something. I mean, the Quick Claw is effectively a free item. It only takes, like, 3 seconds to get. Plus, since we're in the slow level up group, it might help. Finally caught the stream before Gardenia this time. Yeah, you're made just in time. I really hate how these trainers don't see you. You actually have to talk to them. But then again, in Diamond and Pearl, that was the same issue. Because you had to, like, find them instead of talking to them. Yeah, sorry, I just don't talk much during the earlier streams. Just can't think of much to say. Plus, if I talk so much, I might start coughing a lot. Alright, I wonder if... Yeah, I should heal up with a potion. I'll just equip this. It could be useful. Save. I wonder if I should use a turn 1 barrier. Because I think the Turtwig might waste a turn with Reflect. Yeah. Sunny Day. I mean, who knows? It might help with something. Oh, this thing's only special, so that doesn't help. Leech Seed. Oh boy. Okay, I got a crit. Alright, hopefully this is a one-shot. Dude, okay, that was lucky. I mean, I think I would have won that fight anyway if I didn't get hit with Leech Seed. Me being hit with Leech Seed was pretty risky. But at least if I do this run again, do not waste time with a barrier. No. It's probably going to be the same as Gengar, but slightly faster. I'm actually, according to my, I made, like, a little test route last night. Never played it, I was just thinking. I don't think I'm going to use Focus Blast. I will be buying some TMs from the department store. I was thinking mainly Fire Blast and Blizzard. Okay. This person, Jupiter, I do want to set up some barriers, because her Skunk Tank has Night Slash, which will hurt. Plus, at least this thing doesn't have a Toxic. Oh yeah, plus Mewtwo gets way better moveset, too. Okay, that could have gone a little bad. Maybe setting up 3 would have been a bit safer, but she did waste one of her turns with a Screech, which canceled out one of my barriers. I feel like I played the fight good. Alright, so do not heal at the center. Get the egg first, then heal at the center. Mewtwo has 154 special attack, actually. It's really powerful. You know what? I'm gonna go get Substitute. I feel like Substitute's gonna help for Fantina because most of her team is not part Poison type. So it might actually help to get this move. I'll get the rare candy too while I'm here. Oh yeah, I'll need to go to the mart and get more repels. Get the ether? Oh no, Mega Mewtwo Y I think is 170. No, don't go in here. Bicycle. Alright, I'm gonna teach Substitute immediately over... I feel like Barrier's still helpful. I mean, Swift was only needed to hit Dark types, but I think Rock Smash should do just fine for that. Alright, I need more repels. I'll need some of these. Alright, I won't be getting Earthquake in the Wayward Cave. So I'm just gonna stay away from there. There we go. I started lining myself up against the upper wall to try and help myself with that trick. Darn it. I was really hoping to avoid her. I should probably not do this area on the bike, just because there's a lot of spinners here. And I have to, like, maneuver around to get a hidden item. I probably shouldn't. Yeah, so I've actually ended up realizing that going this way to the cave is actually faster than going through the upper part, because you have to go through the lower area to get the rare candy anyway. Plus, this helps avoid the double battle. Would you use Substitute recover your final moveset? My final moveset I plan is Psychic, Flamethrower, Thunderbolt / Charge Beam, and possibly Blizzard or Shadow Ball. But Axew suggested that instead of using Charge Beam as my setup move, he says Choice Specs is really all I need. So, but I'll hold on to Charge Beam as a backup. Because this thing does get Calm Mind, but Calm Mind is in the Battle Tower. $194, dang. There we go. Don't need to catch stuff anymore. Yeah, so on Fantina's Duskull, it'll most likely just spam Will-O-Wisp for the first few turns. So I can get away setting up some barriers and sweep with Psychic. At least I hope it's that simple. But here's the thing, do I want to get the Amulet Coin? I feel like I should. You know what? Yeah. I mean, it is a slight detour. But if I spend like 20 to 30 seconds at most just getting this Amulet Coin, it can let me potentially buy, like, instead of like 3 or 4 vitamins, I could get like 10 vitamins. And I feel like getting a lot of vitamins can help skip a lot of levels in the league. Like, it's not just like earlier gens, like, oh, 3 Carbos. I could get 6 if I wanted to, and maybe like 5 proteins on the side. So it will help a lot. Plus, it'll make sure I can afford those high money TMs when I get there. Yeah, maybe... Yeah, I'll probably just set up barrier and sweep. Or not, substitute and sweep. Wow. The circle. Oh. Oh. Look away. There. Also, hello, Axu. My one reset is on Mars because I equipped a Pecha Berry. I was gonna set up a barrier until I got poisoned, but I forgot to set up the barrier and I died. Also, I have Rock Smash because I didn't get Swift in time for that Stunky trainer in the honey area, the Floroma Meadow. So I just taught Rock Smash. Funnily enough, Rock Smash is actually higher power than Return at that point. Really. That did way less than I thought. I think I should have gotten Thief. Maybe. I mean, Thief is, way lower base power, but... Mewtwo doesn't get Thief? Well, that solves that issue. Do I just need more levels? Probably. I'll go... There's a bunch of trainers on this side. I'll just go fight some trainers. And then we can think of what to do. So yeah, this is an interesting problem. 40 power. It's never 30. In Gen 2 and Gen 3, it was 20. How's Mewtwo going? Fantina's harder than I thought. The Miss Magius two-shots me with Shadow Ball. And I even brought in Substitute, too. But if Confusion is able to do half damage, then it wouldn't be bad. I'm lurking. Thanks for streaming. It's great to have something to listen to while I work. Hey, Scott. Glad to hear that. I'm just... Fantina is a lot harder than I thought. So I'm thinking maybe get a higher level. Yeah, the good special defense too doesn't help. What's a good place to train? Do I have access to the southern route from here? Or is it blocked off? Yep. Well, there are trainers in her gym. I'll just go fight them. Yeah, shut up. Alright, hopefully I can get level 25, because there are a lot of trainers here. So yeah, I'll definitely have to do a second run later. I really overestimated Mewtwo's ability at this gym. But after this gym, I'll get access to moves like Shockwave. And Shockwave, and I can purchase Fire Blast. So it should help with the 4th and 5th gyms. Honestly, I feel like Mewtwo would have a better time in Diamond and Pearl, because 1, early hidden power, and 2, I don't have to fight Fantina until much later. I should replay Platinum again with an out there team. That sounds fun. These trainers actually give good XP yields. Yeah, really good XP yields. So yeah, in my second playthrough, I'll definitely need to route these trainers in. Moon. Wormadam trash. I've never even played with Wormadam. did calcs on mainly Zucario. Fire Blast is honestly unnecessary. Mind Plate Confusion is a 2-shot. Well, I mean, I was gonna say, I need Fire Blast for Byron, but I'll have Flamethrower by that point, so I'll take your... Is there anyone else I may need it for, though? Well, honestly, this thing... I've looked at this thing's level-up moveset. This Mewtwo's level-up moveset is not good. It doesn't get Psybeam until level 41, and Psychic at level 71. But fortunately, there is a TM for Psychic right before I have to fight the 6th gym, so it won't be that bad. Okay. Actually, I should equip a berry. No. I was hoping I had picked up an Oran Berry at some point. I guess not. Oh, wait. No, it's on Route 211, isn't it? Hey, it's the Queen of Nerds. Alright, let's see how well this does now. I'm over 2 damage rounding thresholds. Oh boy. Oh, it requires rock climb. I saw it was on Route 211, but I guess I didn't see specifically where it was. Okay, so this fight is winnable at this level. Because the Duskull was trying to use... Well, I don't think that had anything to do with it. Yeah, see? It was using Shadow Sneak instead of... Like, see? He's not even spamming... She's not even spamming Will-O-Wisp anymore. Honestly, I feel like if it was spamming Will-O-Wisp, I would have had just slightly bit more health. And that health may have let me live. Oh, dude. Okay, yeah. This fight is winnable at this level. I mean, she was kind of difficult in this run, but honestly, you could just blame that to my lack of training. There we go. Infuse Ray. See, this is what irritates me about some of these newer games. Like, all of a sudden... She just acted completely stupid. Like, it's really inconsistent when you have to try and rely on them to be stupid, but then they don't be stupid. Oh, that was dumb. Alright. Oh, nope. I'm gonna equip the... Yeah, equip the escape rope. Alright, so the next several gyms will go quite fine. But apparently, according to Overlay, I don't think I have Fissure. And it's just a random thing that happens to the Overlay sometimes. It'll fix itself. But, if what Axie says is true, Fire Blast is unnecessary for Lucario. Confusion with Mind Plate should just 2-shot it. And I know where the Mind Plate is. Unless I want to hold on to the Amulet Coin and just get Fire Blast anyway. Because I do have to go in there anyway to get Blizzard. For later. I don't know. I feel like for the next several gyms after that, I will not really be using Confusion that much. I don't know. Kind of a tough decision. Oh no, my Starly did 1 damage to the Mime Jr. This run's invalid. Whatever shall I do? Fire Blast doesn't have the bad of inaccuracy. No, it doesn't. It's actually better than Thunder or Blizzard. And I don't know what level actually did those damage calculations at. Dang it, I hate this person. I mean, at least these Pokemon breeders aren't the ones from Hoenn. Those ones have 6 Pokemon each, and they're all terrible XP yields. Like, they're my least favorite trainers to fight. Like, if I'm training for Watson, even if you need levels, don't fight the breeders. They've got, like, 6, like, level 11 Pokemon. Dude. Blizzard is actually gonna help in the league. I'll be using Blizzard for Bertha. Because I don't think sweeping with Psychic is going to be enough. Level 33 is an estimate. I don't think I'm going to reach that estimate. I should get this just in case. Dude, I always think I'm on Pokemon when I try to go down. Should probably use the lower gear for this part. Really? Well, it's part steel type, so it's gonna be neutral. I should probably heal? No. Honestly, Rock Smash could work just fine. Lucario's defense stat isn't the best. I mean, it is 40 power. I had to teach it anyway for the early Stunkies. I hear Gears. Gen 4 cycles have those. Yeah. Yeah, the Gears was how they tried to combine the Mach and Acro bike. They just made it into one bike. I'm impressed I made it past that guy. Alright, I need Shockwave. Well, I guess I don't need Barrier anymore. I'm gonna hold on to Substitute just in case. Yeah, the milk is... Actually, it's not just the fact it's cost-effective. You can also buy 12 at a time. In Diamond and... Fun fact, in Diamond and Pearl, you can only buy 1 milk at a time. The feature to buy it by the dozen was introduced in Platinum. So in Diamond and Pearl, I actually do not buy Moo Moo Milks, just because they are not that effective. Because you can only buy 1 at a time. You're better off just buying Super Potions at that point. I mean, Choice Spec Split Psychic could just sweep her whole team. I'm getting it as a backup. Moo Moo Milk is an awesome healing item, it is. Get that star piece for later. Dude, where is it? Hey, D1. Nope, that's the vitamin guy. I don't need vitamins right now. Alright, got Fire Blast. Lizard. I don't think I want Focus Blast, but just in case. I mean, the reason... I know Gengar needed it, but I can't remember for what exactly. But I'm pretty sure Mewtwo's not going to need it. I'm off for some annoying speed. I mean, I'm doing this before I start working. You need to get into the Gen 4 games. D1, I saw you were trying to do Gen 5. Have you, done a solo run in Gen 5 yet? I started work at 7:30. Well, you're in a different time zone. So I guess for me, I was probably still sleeping. Organizing your notes? Well, I did just do, like, I believe 9 or so re-ranks in Black and White 2, so if you have any questions, you can just let me know now. Most YouTube channels allow the ability to do raids. They're called redirects. Like, if somebody's live streaming to YouTube, what you do is, in your, live studio tab, you can actually set, what other person's stream you can, redirect to. So when you end it, it moves your viewers. 7:30 shift. My earliest shifts were always like 8 o'clock, but I don't work that shift anymore. I mainly work 9 o'clock. Except for today, I'm doing 10 o'clock, so I have time to do this. Also, I forgot to teach Fire Blast. Never even punished. So yeah, I think if I had equipped the Mind Plate, it may have been close to a 2-shot. 7:30 to 4. I guess you do get off earlier, yeah, that's one advantage. Although right now, like, I don't really work that many hours. I work roughly 32 hours a week. Mondays are my longest days. But like most other days, I usually get off work around 3. So I'm quite happy. Actually, here's the interesting thing. Since I didn't teach Fire Blast, I still have Substitute. So, where will Substitute help me? I'm a hair over 40. 40 hours, that is. Hey, if you didn't put that second part in, I would have believed you. How late is it? It's like almost 8 in the morning. I know, really late. Days weekly. Wow. I don't need to heal, I'm fine. So yeah, let's see if Substitute will still help anywhere. Because if I have to force myself to teach early Rock Smash, then my moveset will be a bit restrained until I get to the 6th jump. I mean, a job that pays weekly would help me budget a lot easier. Unfortunately, it's not like the national standard, so most places don't do that. But I can see the advantages. See, one good thing about Rock Smash, I will admit this. Crap. I actually had the chance to go past him and I didn't. Anyway, the one advantage I think it has, the Bronzor and Shieldons are actually very easy. Because if I didn't have it, I would have only Confusion for like the Bastiodon and Bronzor on the early route before the Shockwave TM. Those would have actually been really difficult to deal with, so Rock Smash is honestly the better play than Teaching Return early on. YouTube paying monthly is really annoying. Fortunately, I don't have to deal with that. I mean, I'm assuming Patreon pays monthly too, right? I mean, I used to have patrons, but I shut the Patreon down so that way I can just focus on the YouTube memberships. I mean, it's not like I really had any patrons left. I only ever had one. Weekly. What is that? Twice? Is that twice a month? Is that every 2 weeks? Or is that... I don't know. Bi-weekly means like 2 different things. Like, bi-weekly could mean... It could mean every other week. Or it could mean twice a week. What the... No, don't catch this. It's every 2? Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm at. I'm pretty sure Steve is too. He and I get paid on the same day. Oh my god, I hate this place. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna go get this rare candy and then go take on Crasher Wake. Oh, nice. The real bog. Yeah, right. And I really hate it whenever I'm in a battle and I have to quickly drink something and then I have to like put my drink down really quickly because I'm not doing anything. Once a month and today's the day. Oh, nice. Actually, I wonder what would be easier to budget with. Would it be easier to budget monthly? Or if you got paid like every week or every 2 weeks? Because I know what a lot of people will do if they have to cover huge expenses like rent. They'll probably set aside like half of their, like their first check will have half the rent, the second check the other half. So I know they'll do something like that. But if you get paid monthly, like you know what all of your bills will be for the whole month. So maybe you can just like set it all aside and you'll know the entire month is covered. I wonder if that's easier. I don't know. Pretty awesome you see finally get to do Mewtwo in a gen nobody has done yet. Honestly, I only did Mewtwo just because I told my server, hey, I need something to run, give me some, and Shadow's like, Mewtwo. Yeah, having an emergency fund to cover X number of months' expenses is the best. Exactly, yeah. Like, I remember when I first got into the workforce, like, several years back, I remember I was told, like, it's always good to have at least 6 to 8 months of expenses, like, in case you lost your job. Honestly, I probably have enough to be out of I probably have enough money to be out of a job for, like, 3 years. Which, fortunately, should never happen. Alright, hopefully Wake is easy. I wonder if Substitute will... no, it shouldn't help here at all. would have been really impressed if that Gyarados had somehow lived. Wow, it even kills the Floatzel. Nice. Miracle Eye? No. Mud Shot? Oh no, whatever shall I do? Investments during COVID really paid off. Yeah, everything went way down during COVID, so I'm sure if you invested in stuff during that time, I'm sure you would have made bank. I would have done that if I wasn't still in high school. We all know Gen 1 and Gen 2 Mewtwo are going to break the game, and Ho and Mewtwo's a bit of a reality check with the early game Dark types. Yeah. Gen 5 is actually a similar thing, because in Black and White 1, N has a Purloin, and in Black 2, White 2, the first last you ever fight has a Purloin, so Gen 5 is a pretty similar thing. I'm also one of the lucky ones that have an interest rate under 3% on my house. Wow. I heard those don't even exist anymore. No, shut up. I hate Looker in this game. I mean, Diamond and Pearl run slower, the AI is shit, but at least Looker's not in the game. He doesn't just waste my time constantly. %? Damn. Looker is the worst. Yeah, this is the first game he was introduced in, and he's not even that good. Like, he tries to make it look like he's helping catch Team Galactic, but, like, what does he actually do? Like, in the very post-game, he arrests one guy from Team Galactic, and it was the guy who effectively did nothing, because the other commanders and Cyrus all escaped. Well, Cyrus didn't really escape. He got trapped, but, like, dude. All he is in the way, yeah. Japanese Looker is known as handsome. I guess he wants attention. Honestly, that would make sense. You know, theoretically, I could have just skipped Defog, but I like to go in there anyway for the rare candy. I know it's one of the more out-of-the-way candies, but I don't know. I feel like for Mewtwo just needs the candy. Plus, I don't really want to deal with spamming Shockwave on this route because I'm sure some stuff on this route's going to resist it. Dang it. I appear to have misread AM as PM. But I don't blame you for that. Most of my streams are in the PMs. Yeah, Looker is a good looker. Hey, here's another Pokemon Rock Smash helps for. Probopass. Then again, I could have just taught Fire Blast. Alright, dude. Alright, I need to get Shadow Ball. Honestly, it might have been, yeah. And another one of those bots appeared on Twitch. I'm sure Seribot blocked it, but like, it's one of those really fake-looking links, and the word, it says cheap viewers. The word cheap, like, the letter H looks corrupted. Man, these bots don't even try anymore. Yeah, Sari always seems to get it. Oh, Rock Smash just one-shot it. Nice. It's a good thing Rock Smash is 40 power instead of 20. At least Cyrus 1 shouldn't be bad. The only dark type he has is Murkrow. Yeah, I mean, I'm not worried about dark type moves. I just worry about not dealing damage to dark types, but that's why I have Shockwave and Rock Smash. Oh, here's another thing Rock Smash will help with. Okay, I am impressed. I am impressed. Honestly, since I'm using Rock Smash a lot, I wonder if Modest is the correct nature. I still like to think it is. Because as soon as I get access to Cantilave, I'm deleting Rock Smash, so that way I have room for both Thunderbolt and Flamethrower. Alright, now I'd go around and get some candies. Maybe the Quiet Nature might be better, honestly. Yeah, that's a good point. What am I doing? Oh. No, not Defog. Question is if Modest nerfs any Rock Smash KOs. That Sneasel. If I didn't have minus attack, that Sneasel would have been a one-shot. I mean, I know the Sneasel wasn't threatening, but it's still something. Why would I put a Brave Nature on a Mewtwo? Did I use a Repel? No, I did not. Honestly, Flamethrower is so out of the way, I think I'll just use Fire Blast. I mean, I am going to be missing out on a rare candy, but you get so many rare candies, it should be fine. I can skip one or two. I mean, the only physical move I even used throughout the whole run is Rock Smash. What the? Wow. I was like, did I use a Repel? I did. I just found a level 40 Tentacruel. That is really rare. Yeah, Quiet might be the better nature. Alright, I believe it's in this house. Nope. This house. What? No, that's the mart. What, am I stupid? There we go. So long, Rock Smash. Alright, I'll need to teach Thunderbolt and I'll need to teach Fire Blast and then Thunderbolt over Shockwave. And I have some PP ups too. I might use some PP. I have, I think just one. Yeah. I'm gonna use it on Fire Blast. Speed brain failed for a second. I wasn't looking. I saw a building with a blue roof. And I'm like, ah, here's the house. I'm still gonna need to try my best to save some power points with Fire Blast. I mean, there were some extra PP ups I could have picked up, but I didn't. But I'm not gonna be really holding on to Fire Blast forever. So I think 6 should be enough. Plus, I have an Ether. What nature did I use? I used Modest for this run. Excuse me. Thanks, 151. I'm gonna two-shot this with Thunderbolt instead of Fire Blast just to save some power points. I would prefer to go through as much of the gym as I can without using an Ether. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna say Fire Blast for the Steelixes. Okay, I should probably use it on that. Do the Team Plasma ever stay on Iron Island after you defeat Cyrus? Good question. I'm pretty sure they do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. Also, look how much money I have now. $111,000. But, I do plan on buying a bunch of vitamins later. So all that money is going to be necessary. Yeah, I will need to use an Ether. I just want it to go as long as possible without using an Ether. What evil team do I dislike the most? Be more, like, what kind? Like, what do you mean by dislike? You mean, like, their motives, or, like, overall just fighting them? I'm gonna go in terms of overall just fighting them. I mean, Team Rocket can be quite interesting depending on the game. Honestly, the one I dislike facing, probably Team Magma and Team Aqua. Their Pokemon are exactly the same, they're never hard, and I just overall just don't like them. Okay, I might get a reset here. I didn't save. Does that even count as a villain team? I guess technically it does. But yeah, Team Yell does suck, but I think they were meant to suck. Honestly, that Bastiodon did a pretty good job surviving those fire blasts. I wonder if it's worth using rare candies before Rival 5, and then have a higher level for Byron. But the thing is, if I do that, I would have to assume Cyrus isn't going to be hard, but I don't think Cyrus is going to be that hard. Alright, so I may have to Fire Blast. Wow. Okay, this is one of the... Okay, Did anybody have Byron's Bastiodon being difficult on their bingo card for this run? It's his Bastiodon's one of the worst Pokemon in the entire game, yet he gave Mewtwo problems. That is actually hilarious. Why would I guess Substitute would have helped if I had just set it up. Yeah, maybe setting up Substitute should have been the play. Really? Yeah, you're right, Annie. I'll just have to use Substitute on Metal Burst in the next run. I don't know about Earthquake for Byron, to be honest, because Earthquake is very out of the way. I don't want to get it unless it's necessary. Because, I mean, I still have Substitute anyway, so I should probably just set one up on the Magneton, because the Bastiodon may try to just spam Metal Burst. No. Team Skull, I think, was fun, but I don't think they were the best evil team. I mean, they're at least not my favorite. My favorite villain is Team Plasma, just because they're probably the most organized evil team out there. Like, they're one of the only evil teams that have came, like, this close to succeeding in their goals both times, just to be ruined by a kid. But, like, they were a very organized team. They gave all their grunts very good Pokemon, too. I mean, yeah, it was mostly just, like, Watchhogs and stuff, but at least they were fully evolved, unlike the Galactic grunts with their level 45 Silcoons. Alright, I should be able to get the choice specs. Oh. Your boy Guzma. Yeah, Team Skull was hilarious, yeah. What the? Oh. I forgot Mars. I had no idea there were Galactic grunts there, honestly. I've never seen them there. That's the first time I've ever seen them. I actually know you can, because there was one Pokemon I did a video on where I went all the way to Snow Point and realized I forgot to do Lake Valor. So I think that was Diamond and Pearl. Team Rocket was all about getting rich. Team Rocket was like the living embodiment of the Mafia. So it makes sense. It also makes sense that Giovanni is basically a more Italian name. So it kind of makes sense that they were a mafia. Confusion would have been better. Yeah, I feel like I didn't play that fight that well. Honestly, if the good pace keeps up, I could actually beat Palkia's time, honestly. Because Palkia's second run did have 6 resets. Honestly, if you don't count, like, Gen 7, Giovanni wasn't more of an evil person. He just wanted money. In terms of Pokemon diversity, Team Cypher and the Brainwashed Aether Foundation win. I don't know. Mafia Jeff Bezos. Also, nice to see I have a lot of viewers today. Welcome, everyone. Good to have you all here. No, don't talk to you. I feel like that's a bit too extreme to describe Getsus. He was definitely evil, but I wouldn't put it on that level. I mean, if things had gotten his way, his body count would have only been 1, the player. Also, Dalton, don't you do this to me. Oh no. Frickin' Dalton. Dude, this Ace Trainer has given me a lot of problems in the past. I hate this guy. Dalton, brother of Warren. Yep. Okay, that is annoying. Should have substituted. Yeah, would have been. Like, come on, you can't blame me. Why would I substitute in front of a random trainer? Okay. It's so annoying to get back there. Like, blacking out on that route is the worst. Yeah, I didn't substitute again. I mean, surely I won't die again. I mean, what are the odds of that? I hate my life. Seriously, come on. I mean, I can only blame my... Honestly, you know what's funny? The hail damage might just kill him. Yeah, the hail damage is gonna kill him. Hey, I still had a Pokemon left. It's fine. Oh, crap. No, oh god. Let me run away. Well, I still black out anyway. I do not want to equip the choice specs this early on because you'll be locked into one move for a lot of fights, which is not a good idea. I mean, that was entirely my fault. I should have used a substitute. Like, Axu even told me, and I still didn't do it. So I kind of deserve that. Oh. Well, there's going to be a lot of time save on this split. Ah. I was assuming he was going to go down some more. Didn't Lily still love her mother, though? In the games? Or am I thinking of the anime? Or the Ultra games? Alright, get this free rare candy. I hope I don't need to heal. I'm gonna be able to buy so many vitamins when I'm done with this. Most parental abuse victims still love their parents. That often makes proper action harder. That would make sense, yeah. Because they're the ones saying, like, I know she's still normal. I think that's all of them. Yep. Alright, I don't need to heal. I'm good on power points. Should I set up a substitute? I wonder if I should. I'll do it just in case. Wow, okay then. It's a good thing I saved. I mean, it is annoying having to rely on Fire Blast luck. Like, if I wanted to spend an extra 2 minutes to get the TM for Flamethrower, it could make these fights safer, but if I'm not going to be using Fire Blast at that many places, I might be better off just getting PP ups and sticking to Fire Blast. I mean, 85 is still relatively good. Yeah, this could have been a 119 if I didn't black out that many times. Alright. So if I want access to Psychic, I'm gonna have to get it now at this point. You have a working, healthy mind about this? About what? Did I miss something? You're not a spinner, right? Okay. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Oh. Oh, you're talking to Shadow. Okay. Yeah, I'll buy the vitamins after I'm done going through this hideout, just to get more money. Honest, no, you're not a bad parent for disciplining a child. Honestly, from what I've seen at my job, refusing to discipline your child can make you a bad parent. I've seen how some kids act. Like, at the store where I work, I've seen how some kids act and their parents just let them do it. And it's not like they're young babies either. It's not like they're 3-year-old toddlers or people with autism or something. Like, they're like 10, 11-year-old normal-looking kids. Like, some parents just don't want to discipline their child because they worry they're going to be seen as abusive. Like, it's not abusive to show discipline. What children need rules and discipline. I mean, sadly, we live in a point where some people, when they hear the word discipline, they think, like, slap your child in the face or something. Like, don't do that. Alright, so now would be the point I go buy vitamins. Okay, I've got like nearly 200 grand. I should be fine. What vitamins should I buy? Let's see. I want special attack, so get 2 calcium. I can get 3 carbos. How many zincs can I get? 13. I'm not gonna need attack. I'll get 8 zincs and the rest in iron. I'm sure I'll be able to use all those. Generally, you won't be able to use your vitamins if you did a lot of optional training early game, but if you didn't, then you should be able to use most of these. Yeah, there are definitely some parents who will do that. Alright, we got one final PP up. I'm going to use that on Psychic. Wow, look at my vitamin count. Really nice. I mean, what also doesn't help is I've seen a lot of extremely stupid studies by self-claimed child psychologists that I've read this one thing that showing any amount of discipline, including like taking your child's phone away from them, that can like leave mental scars on them, which is just absolutely stupid. And a bunch of gullible parents are gonna read that and not discipline their kid because they're worried that like they'll put their they'll put them on, like, a no-call list when they're 18. Like a no-contact zone. Also, when I heal in one of these two beds, I go in the left one. You may think, why not use the one on the right? Because the one on the right's closer. The one on the right has a Pokedoll in it, so if you try to sleep in it, it goes through some dialogue. I mean, Earthquake definitely would have helped with this fight. Earthquake is like one of those weird ones, like... Did that thing just use Memento? I think it just did. Yeah, Shadow, that'd be the correct way to do it. I still don't think it's worth going that far out of the way just to get them. No, there's no rare candy over there. That's only in Diamond and Pearl. Oh. Alright, I don't need money anymore, so... I don't think I should equip the choice specs. I'll equip the mind plate. Randomly taking it away is harmful. It makes people fearful of their belongings. I would disagree with that, because, like, when a child's young, like, you don't want them just completely glued to their devices. You gotta impose strict time limits. That's what my parents did when I was younger. Like, if I was on it for too long, they would take it away and make me go play outside. Most online articles on anything are always bad, but what infuriates me is that that's where most people get their information, and the people who write them claim to be expert child psychologists. Which, if you read the article, they're not. Like, those people have IQ below room temperature. In Celsius. So, it's just, there's a lot of really harmful stuff that a lot of people just straight up believe about anything, really. Honestly, you know what my parents did? They didn't let me have a phone till I got a job to pay for it. If I got a job, then then I'd have to get one. Although they did make an exception because I did an after-school robotics class. They did give me one, but it was like very basic. All you could do was call, and they wouldn't let me use it for anything else. That was like the one exception. Like, if I wasn't doing after-school stuff, I wouldn't have had one until I gotten a job. Honestly, I don't feel like there's an unreasonable method of taking a child's, like, phone away. Like, what would be unreasonable? Dude. Like, what would be unreasonable? Maybe, like, if they were doing homework, and you decided to just randomly take it away for no reason. I mean, it does also depend on whose it is. Like, if the parent paid for it, and, like, they're actively paying for it, then that would make sense. If it was, like, the child's own phone that they paid for with their own money because they have a job, then I think there might be moments where it's uncalled for. I used to struggle skipping that one guy, but he's actually pretty easy. You just gotta time it. Okay, so I dipped before you reached Maylene. How's the run going? The run's going pretty good. I did have a couple of blackouts on Ace Trainer Dalton on the snowy route. He's the guy with the... Hey, look, I defeated it with Psychic. He has the Electabuzz and Magmar. I got 2 blackouts because he paralyzed me with Thunder Wave. I kept not moving, and then I refused. I was being stubborn and refused to use Substitute, and I didn't save, so I blacked out twice. Yeah, my younger brother, I think he did get one when he was 16, I believe. It was mainly because at the time he was failing at school and he needed to stay after school a lot and catch up on work. So he needed to have the phone to call someone to pick him up. So that was a valid reason. Back then the phones were for calling only. Yeah, you'd like call all your friends, stay up late at night. Actually, I never did that. I got my first phone at 14 in 2003. Wow, you're old. My brother wasn't even born yet at that year. I can't say that I got my first phone when I was like 12. When smart shit didn't exist yet. You're able to call your friends when needed, so... Well, that's what I consider a phone, basically. I mean, most people consider phones like tiny supercomputers, but... And if you can call somebody, it's a phone. Like, I'm not going to count giving somebody an MP3 player as their first phone. Like, that doesn't count. I mean, a phone can be an MP3 player, but an MP3 player is not a phone. Dude, I've never seen these stunkies use Memento, and all of a sudden I've seen it 3 times. Back when AT&T was singular. To buy my HM users some time, I actually use Fly on my Mewtwo. Should I? No. I was thinking, should I use an Elixir, but Psychic isn't generally useful for this fight. Fire Blast is good to take out the Bronzors, and Thunderbolt's good for most other things. Mewtwo can fly? No. The Starla uses Fly on my Mewtwo. Okay, I hate this guy's Munchlax. Okay, that's it. Dude, this guy's gonna get me killed. Oh, crap. I did save, right? I'm pretty sure I saved. You know what? I'm messing this up. Just reset. Ow! Did I not save? Well, that's 12 minutes down the drain. I'm not getting back. Why would I not save for them? Well, that is so freaking annoying. I mean, I'm not gonna start over now, but at least it wasn't too far back. If it was all the way back at Byron, yeah, if it was back at Byron, I would have just quit it. Okay, that was just awful. This is what happens when BizHawk doesn't really have rewind. It's early in the morning for me. That's why it's not working yet. I mean, at least the Galactic section isn't that bad. Am I going to be able to finish this run in time? This reset just set me back massive. Like, this is bad. BizHawk supposedly has a rewind feature, but I haven't enabled it because it works a lot differently than at RetroArch. Besides, even if I turned it on right now, it would only rewind up to the point where I turned it on. I mean, I need to beat this. I need to finish this run in like 50 minutes or less. Will that be enough time? Oh, I didn't get Psychic. I'll get it after this. I think it'll be just fine. Yeah, my first phone actually was prepaid. So was my brother's. I remember the best music output of your phone was a flex, so I got a fridge of a phone that I worked with. So I got like a fridge of a phone. Nice. Actually, you know what's funny about the prepaid phone that I got? I think it was in 2018 I first got it. You know what I thought was extremely cool about it at the time? Even though it was like a pay-as-you-go flip phone. Pay-as-you-go flip phones nowadays have a lot of features in it, surprisingly. It sucks, but you can actually surf the web on those, I'm not kidding. But actually, I never did it because, like, it was a pay-as-you-go thing. My parents paid for the minutes on it, so I couldn't just do that. But, like, there were some free things on it that I could do. One of those, if I plugged in a pair of earbuds, like the ones with the cable, even though it had Bluetooth on it, it could play FM radio, which was the way I had to stream my music, because I didn't really have CDs at the time, and back then I listened to Spotify. So that was like my only way to listen to music anywhere I wanted. Oh, wrong way. Doing the snowy method in Gen 4 is so risky. In Gen 1 to 3, you can get away with the snowy method. What's the snowy method? Oh, you mean not saving? You can listen to the radio without a SIM card. Yeah, it was like a built-in app. It used your earbuds as the antenna. Not saving every fight. Well, here's the thing. I didn't expect me to miss 3 Fire Blasts, and, like, the Munchlax is a piece of shit. Yeah, this first run is definitely getting me over. Oh my god. That was an extremely horrible reset I just got. I'm gonna fight these people one at a time. That was foolish. Pretty much. The second run won't be a nightmare, because I won't play like a dumbass. That's how it'll be better. Like, the main things I'll improve on is, obviously, don't be an idiot at some fights. Save before things. But the main improvement that I know I will make for sure is to get an extra few levels for Fantina. I'll remind you to save its Spirit Pillar. I'm sure you will. It won't be. Plus, we do know the trouble spots, notably early game in Fantina. You once missed 4 Leaf Storms in a row. I once got 2 Gen 1 misses in a row. Twice. It's happened 2 separate times. One of them was during one of the red and blue randomizers. I don't remember which one, but it did happen. And one was when I was doing a speed run of red and blue a long time ago when I still did speedruns of the game. It actually did happen to me. So 2 general misses in a row happened to be twice so far. Honestly, I didn't really feel upset. I was actually happy because getting something that rare to happen on camera, quite awesome. Yeah, it's a 1 in 65,000 chance. Would never happen to Ike. True. He would just Ike his way through everything. Alright, gotta... Okay, that wasn't necessary. Well, I'm almost back to the point where I left off. I don't really know. I don't really know what held item I should equip. Damn it. Like, the Quick Claw is not going to be useful. I may as well just hold on to the Amulet Coin. Well, I should just equip the Mind Plate, honestly. But I don't want to open my bag to equip something. I'll just leave it alone. I'll think of something. No, I did use a Repel. I did use a Repel. Honestly, me keeping Substitute on the moveset is, really not helping me. Darn it. I mean, yeah, you would think the Mind Plate, but I'm not really using Psychic too much, and Psychic is already one-shotting most things. So I'm just going to wait until the opportunity comes up, just so I don't waste my time opening the bag. Nice. Oh. Shut up, Annie. Wouldn't Psy Strike be the best move for Mewtwo? I mean, Psy Strike isn't a move in this game. Although if I wanted to go to level 100, I can get Aura Sphere. Well, I would imagine, because, like, you know how sand attack lowers your accuracy? You could probably edit the modifiers to be, like, +1 instead of -1. But if I'm guessing if your accuracy goes over 100, it rounds down to 100. It's probably what it does. It probably rounds down to 100 if it ever does that. Like, I remember what Scott said in Gen 1 and Gen 2, your stats max out at 999. But, in Gen 3, it can go above that, but during the damage calculation, it always rounds down to 999. So, like, when you do the damage calculation, like, I remember with Scott's Lunatone run, at one point, his defense was, like, over 1300 or something like that. But I believe for... I believe it rounds down to 999 during the formula, even though your number is technically that huge number. How good would Contrary be? I really do not know, because I've only ever done one Pokemon that could have had it, and that was Serperior in Gen 5, but Serperior in Gen 5 in a solo run, Contrary is not a good idea, because 1, Leaf Storm is at a much later level than normal, and 2, you wouldn't be able to use your setup moves like Ring Out or Growth, Work Up. You wouldn't be able to use those at all. Alright, I need to save. Okay. I'm getting rid of this Munchlax. Thank you. Technically, you can't because, like, it wasn't available, but in my solo runs, I allow myself to use a hidden ability if I want to. I remember hearing Scott talk about it once in one of his live streams, if he would. I think he said he doesn't plan on allowing them because he kind of views it like an egg move. But I just think it's not like, here's my beef with egg moves. Like, an egg move would let you have a 100 power move like at the very start of the game. Like, sometimes I feel like that's a bit overpowered. Like having a level 5 Starly as your starter, and it'll have Tackle, Growl, and, like, Air Slash. But hidden ability, it can allow for different strategies, which I think can make things interesting. It runs at 30 instead of 60. Really? I mean, the originals ran at 30 FPS. Like, people think Gen 4 ran at 60. It didn't. It ran at 30 FPS. But the thing is, the DS had a refresh rate of 59 hertz, I believe it's called. Or, I don't know what the exact measurement's called for that, but it looks 60, but internally it runs at 30 FPS. Earthquake can be helpful in a lot of cases for Mewtwo as well. It's in the Wayward Cave. I can get it after Gardenia. It's not bad, but the problem is it's kind of out of the way if you don't really use it that much. I only really get it for Pokemon that rely on it for a lot of fights. Hurts? Okay. Honestly, I think the Game Boy games are the only ones that run at 60 FPS. I mean, then again, people think 30 FPS is shit, but the only people who notice 30 FPS are people who play, like, Call of Duty on 60, and then it reverts to, there are a lot of, like, high-end Call of Duty players, for example. They'll be playing on, like, their 240 Hz monitor, and then if they play on a 60 Hz monitor, it looks slow to them. Like, 30 FPS is fine. I think Gen 9 is 30 FPS. It's probably 12 FPS, honestly. Unless anyone's willing to look it up. Like, the thing is, a game could look like it's running at 60 FPS, like if you're playing on a 60 hertz screen. But there is such thing as an internal FPS. Honestly, Fire Blast really wouldn't help where Earthquake helps. If I wanted to make things safer, I could get Flamethrower instead of Fire Blast. But the problem is, there's like a bunch of optional trainers you have to fight, and it's pretty out of the way. It's all the way at the Fuego Ironworks. But I'm only using Fire Blast for a few fights. I mean, I could get it if I wanted to be safe, but the only reason I would think for getting Earthquake is to make some double battles speed up, but I'm not going to go out of my way for Earthquake if it's only to speed up some fights. Like, it's convenient to have, but if I'm not going to be relying on it for a lot of damage, then what does it matter? Like with Rhyperior, I got it because that was my main attacking move for a lot of the game. Well, at least I'm past where I left off now. But yeah, the next playthrough is going to have a lot of time to shave off. Alright, I think I want to use my rare candies. Yeah, my level's not that high. Just use them. Usually, if you're not going to have a problem with the league, the best spot to use your rare candies is this spot. Would Amnesia help? No. It only matters doing crazy menuing or competitive try-hard players. Yeah, I can definitely get away with a quiet nature for the next run. My speed is absolutely insane. I think I outspeed the entire league. Did I just use Fire Blast on a Houndoom? Oh, never punished. Oh, I should have set up Substitute, because he would have Will-O-Wisped. So I guess it is still worth having Substitute. For a second, this started to sound like Cyrus's theme. Do you play all the Mystery Dungeon games, including the Wii? The only ones I've played are Time, Sky, Blue, Red, DX. I've never played any of the 3DS ones. I want to at some point, but I've never played any of them. I just like the soundtrack, plus it doesn't get copyright claimed. Why did I heal? Dude, I didn't even need to heal. No, dude. I was trying to go right down those stairs, and I ended up going up instead. Because I was supposed to go right and then up. Because this is the way you go to avoid the trainers. I started with Gates. Alright, but the gameplay changes are a mixed bag. Well, I know Rescue Team Deluxe has a lot of the game changes that Super and Gates had. So I'm sure they wouldn't be too, different. No, I don't want to learn those moves. Alright, I think I should equip the Mind Plate now. Actually, instead of the Mind Plate, No, I don't want to equip Choice Specs. It's way too risky to try and equip that. I started Gates. The lack of belly is still dumb. Honestly, I was never a fan of that feature anyway. Because, like, I would have to go into a dungeon with, like, 12 apples. Maybe Steve's Nightbot muted you or something from my stream. Have you ever thought of that? Yeah, maybe you got muted again. Bought 4 giant apples for 99 floors. Dang. Really hate how they put that Pikachu, the trainer there. She just has 3 Pikachus. Very bad training, and just a waste of time in general. No, it's a little girl dressed as a Pikachu. YouTube ads are just illegal, but you just got another ad. Sometimes. I mean, I have it set to balanced. But, no. Ether. When you were little, you dressed as Pikachu. An ad using BDSP trailer footage without being Pokemon? Like, what was the ad for? I remember a few years back, there were all those illegal scam ads for all, like, getting your own, like Coke mini fridge by filling out a survey. Like, those ones? Oh, man, those were everywhere. or the ones that'll tell you how to get free Switch games, and it was always the same guy, same commercial, but they would just plaster a new game on it every time. Oh, I can imagine that. Alright, so this is effectively my final moveset. I think I'll be replacing Fire Blast for, Shadow Ball. The useless IVHD useless stuff is deleted almost instantly. Oh crap. Lissy. Oh. Thankfully you didn't use light screen. You had one giant big Pika plush like a meter tall. Oh my god. Funny thing, my dad told me once, he's an insurance agent. He had this one customer, he was like some 30-year-old man. He has like a giant 6-foot Pikachu plush in his passenger seat, and he always has it with him when he goes into those, what you call them, like, toll booth lanes, because I think you have to have like 2 people in your car to use them, and he would just have like a giant Pikachu strapped in, and it was just always in there. I didn't see it, but I kind of would have loved to see it. That's hilarious. Yeah, it is hilarious. It's so weird, like, whenever I use the menu in Gen 4, there's always like a little delay when you select the item and try to use it. But, like, in the older games, it felt more instant. But, like, in this game, like, the reason I can tell there's a delay, I'm used to holding the Turbo A and then immediately Turbo B to get out of the menu after using a repel. Whenever it happens in Sinnoh, like, half the time I end up not using the repel. So I think there is a delay to it. And it's throwing me off. I can imagine a couple of them say, what the hell is that thing? A big Espeon. I wouldn't want a big Espeon. What would I want? I don't know. I have a lot of those. I have a lot of Pokemon, like, miniature plushies. Like the kind of ones that you would find at GameStop for like 12 bucks. You don't want to tell a cop you've got a friend. Don't you remember that quote? Say hello to my little friend from that one movie. He pulls out a gun. Yeah, this thing is probably going to finish with a 217, I'd have to guess. Which would put it 4th place on the leaderboard. I remember that means when a life-size Lucario was sold. That'd be a fun one to have. Hey, Yoka. Just in time for the league. A lot of things with Annie is out of hand. You'll get used to it. Come on. Nice. I didn't want to use a repel for like 12 steps, so I was hoping I could get out. You have a Mewtwo plush? Why am I not surprised? I think you're going to get under 2 hours if you rerun it? Absolutely, I will. I had a bunch of blackouts that alone probably cost me that amount of time. Plus, I got a reset at Mars and Jupiter on Spear Pillar. I reset thinking I had saved, and I went all the way back to Candace. That alone was like a 12-minute time loss. If I had to guess, like, I think this thing could get a better time than Palkia. But I played this first run so horribly. Cope? Why would I cope? I just admitted I have a bunch of Pokemon plushes. Yeah, a lot of them are really sweet looking. Alright, let's see. I should probably equip the specs now, honestly. I think the first 3 Elite Four members are gonna be sweet with Psychic. And I'll teach Shadow Ball, I'm gonna get rid of Fire Blast. I think I should keep Thunderbolt. There could be uses for Thunderbolt. I'll hold on to Substitute just in case. But in case I need to, I can get rid of Substitute for Charge Beam. Or Thunderbolt for Charge Beam, because Charge Beam is given by Vulcaner. It's a 70% chance to raise your special attack by 1 stage, and that's pretty much Mewtwo's only setup move. It doesn't learn Swords Dance, and Calm Mind is in the Battle Frontier. Well, as long as everything else is a 1. Oh, wait. You can probably guess why I reset, but Drapion. So I need to spam a different move for him. I think spam Thunderbolt. Yeah, I think Thunderbolt will be the better sweep move. You have a Witch Celebi. Nice. Really? Okay, I guess Thunderbolt had more effective power than Psychic. That would make sense. Yeah, I knew Psychic resisted Steel, but I figured with the same type attack bonus, it would still be better, but I guess not. Alright, this fight, I can spam Psychic. She does not have any Dark types. Nice, I one-shot Hippowdon. Actually, I'm looking at my leaderboard. I actually already did do my second Rhyperior playthrough. I haven't really done a solo run for a couple of weeks, so I kind of forgot I already did. Oh, I remember what I was doing. I still need to re-rank Giratina offline. I tried to do it last time, but I needed a much better strategy for the late game. So I need to do a different run. Alright, this fight... okay, he does not have any ground types, so I should be able to sweep with Thunderbolt. 135 half is 67, which is less than 95. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I see what was going on. I was thinking I still had the Mind Plate equipped. Yeah, keyword neutral, yeah. You know, if this was Diamond and Pearl, Shadow Ball would not be the answer for Lucian because of the Girafarig, but he doesn't have Girafarig in this game. So, Shadow Ball should be a complete sweep. Oh no, not Solar Beam. I mean, so far, the entire league has been pretty easy. I don't really count that one reset on Aaron, just because I realized he has a Dark type I cannot sweep with Psychic. Nice, I just one-shot it. But here's the question with Cynthia. I don't really have a move I can sweep with. I don't think I can use choice specs for Cynthia. Yeah, I can't. There isn't a single move I have that can hit her for everything. She has a Dark type, she has a Ground type, and a Normal type. So I think I need to take off my item, and I think I'll equip the Mind Plate. Even with the Mind Plate, it'd be worse. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, at least it didn't put it in full restore range. Will Psychic one-shot? I have no idea. Actually, that Citrus Berry might have put it out of heal range. I mean, even if it did, I outspeed it, so I could still take it out for free. Alright, I'm going to set up Substitute, because she might Mirror Coat. Yep. Now, if she Mirror Coats again, it's going to hit the Substitute. I mean, if I wanted to, I could still teach Charge Beam. Do 1749. I don't know. I don't think that Lucario was going to be a one-shot, so I wonder if it was worth teaching Charge Beam, knock out the Spiritomb with Charge Beam, hopefully get a special attack boost, then sweep. That might have honestly been a better idea. If it was Diamond and Pearl, Shadow Ball would sweep because instead of Togekiss, she has Gastrodon. So it would have swept. How much time left to spare? Oh, nice. Plenty of time. I'm just going to go ahead and get a screenshot of this. Alright, let's go ahead and I'm going to put this in the Discord really quick, and then I'll go ahead and update the leaderboard. Horrible first playthrough. Had 2 blackouts on Dalton, and a 12-minute reset on Mars and Jupiter since I last saved at Candace. I can definitely get a much better time later tonight. Wednesday's 8 to slash. Yep. Alright, let's go ahead and update this leaderboard. Wow, this is the 9th Pokemon I've done in Platinum. it. I copied the Mewtwo image, but I accidentally pressed Control-C again, so I have to recopy it. Dude. Not be taking this long. Man, this should not be taking this long. What? Ow. It won't let me paste the picture for some reason. Alright, I guess I just had to do it the long way. Alright, let's see, what level was I? 71. With 7 resets. The time of 2:17:49. A game time of 5 hours and 39 minutes. And this is playthrough number 1. It resists pictures? No. Usually I copy from my folder and paste into the spreadsheet, but it works most of the time, but for some reason it wasn't. I think it's just a bug. But anyway, here's the leaderboard. 4th place overall, but I'm sure once I get that second run finished, this thing can get a much better time. I'm pretty sure this can beat Palkia, but that time of 151 is going to be quite hard to try and beat, but I can try. I mean, it'll definitely beat Lucario, that's for sure, but then again, that one reset at Mars and Jupiter cost me 12 minutes. And then everywhere else, I'd need to save 5 minutes. I feel like I can do it. But, yeah. Thank you all for stopping by, everyone. I do appreciate it. Nice to actually get the run finished. The next stream will be, I believe, Wednesday, where, as Kiwi said, I will be doing Pokemon Crystal with Aegislash, the regular form with its shield still up, not its stance form, because I won't be able to backport the fact it changes form, and whenever we do a Pokemon backport, we have to do its default form, like, whatever it comes out in battle as, that's what we have to do. YouTube minimum damage to Lucario is 117%, so you're saying the Psychic crit didn't matter? Alright then. It's not like it would have been a big deal. Alright, yeah. I will see you all next time. Bye.